European champion Sybil Cham.
Representing Uzbekistan, Orzugul Orolova.
For
Representing
Uzbekistan,
France,
Orzugul
Suhan
Orolova.
Ghazawani.
A woman who's been European and world champion for France, Sawad Ghazwani.
Representing China,
China.
Lili Zhu.
And Ghazwani, by the way, the world record holder, still in this. The Asian record holder.
Representing Nigeria, Kafila
For China,
Al-Maruf.
world champion Julie Lee. And going for the ultimate weight, the African record holder, and not far off the world record, the world bronze
Big
medalist,
round of applause for our
Kafila Al-Maruf. Just about everybody here has been a major championship medalist in their time, which is just as it should be. Strong field of 8. The heaviest attempts coming in this women's 73 kilo final. And really, it's a field of really immense
Let's
quality.
take a look at the screen and find out
I don't
who
think there's
our
anybody
officials
there
for
who
this
hasn't
session
won a
are.
major championship medal. Loads of them. And here are referees for Group A of this final. If you're just joining us, we have had Groups B and C already.
Let's meet our officials.
If you want to watch them back at some point, having not already done so, they are available as videos on the World Powerlifting Facebook and on the Paralympics YouTube. And if you're watching on TV, on the Centre of People of Determination YouTube, don't do any of that, it's all here. Nobody's gone anywhere. So here are referees in Group A, women's up to 73 kilo final. Centre referee, chief referee from Malaysia, Nursaida Mata. Left side referee from Yemen, Yasser Musla. Right side referee from Jordan, Assam Al-Zubi. And our technical controller for this final from Korea is Kim Yeon-jung. Technical delegate from Hungary is Zita Gierko. So 8 to come. We'll start with Arawan Butpo going for 106 for Thailand. Then Brittany Arenze, Safa Hassan 120. Kafila Al-Maruf of Nigeria, heaviest attempt in the opening round for 135. Julie Lee 130. There are probably 7 candidates for medals here, and Butpo will be hoping to get all of her marks in and to try and slip in on the inside. All things are possible. It's been a really well-attended venue and well-appointed venue, this Hilton Al Habtoor City in the heart of Dubai. And one day we'll tell you how far the Burj Khalifa is from here, but I know a few people have visited it and the Dubai Mall and they took a taxi. Some of us haven't left the entire building because everybody's staying in the same building as this, it being the Hilton. Went across the road to the supermarket yesterday for a minute, so that was good. Anyway, here comes Group A, women's 73 kilo final. Arawan Butpo will be the first to come here in Dubai.
Spotter loaders, please load the bar to 106 kilograms, rack height 11. The bar is now loaded. For her first attempt representing Thailand, Arawan Butpo.
So, Arawan Butpo coming for Thailand. Very good bronze medal in last year's Asia Oceania Championships. Asian Games champion previously in 2010 and 2014. Southeast Asian Games medals to her name as well. Based in Bangkok and made her big debut in the 2002 World Championships.
She's doing a great job taking care of getting her mental set before she lays down, focusing on what she's coming to do here today. And then she's going to lay down and get herself prepared in her body positioning.
One minute remaining.
Her 8th World Championship. And there are only 9 that she could have competed in. This is the 10th World Championship. She won the silver in 2010. Finished 4th in 2014, the last time the championships were here. She finished 5th in Mexico City in 2017. Last time out, she was in 14th place. And 4th in Rio. Paralympics there, her best Paralympics result. Well, Butpo going for it at 106, and that is a good lift. She'd originally marked herself down, actually, for 115. And that's 9 below that. And she scores well.
Nicely done. Just nice control on the way down. Stop. Perfect on the chest. Straight up. Locks out. Really, really nice. She's so happy she's on the board. That first one is always tough. And straight, locks out. She's good to go.
The bar is now loaded. For her first attempt representing the Republic of Ireland, Brittany Renzi.
So now representing Ireland, it's Brittany Renzi going for 120 here. Well, what a campaigner. She still holds the junior world record. Most recently, that silver medal behind Sybil Cham in a big battle for the gold at the Europeans last year. It's her dad Denver who's there with her. You see how good she is. She's on the way to the Paralympic Games at Mo, having competed in Tokyo, and she was the only Irish competitor in Tokyo in the Paralympic Powerlifting. She's looking to change that as she moves on up here at 120 and to get a solid mark, which she has done, and Brittany Renzi goes into the lead for Ireland.
That was absolutely perfect. Just strong, so much control on the way down. Perfect stop, straight up without hesitation, and waits for the command. That was absolutely perfect. Well done, Brittany.
Well, and Denver Renzi's having a very good time wheeling around. And if you ask me, slightly too much of a good time. But that was a really good lift from Brittany Renzi, 120.
For her first attempt representing Turkey, Sybil Cham.
And the woman who fought off Brittany Renzi to get the European gold in Tbilisi last year comes now. Sybil Cham comes for 120 in her own right, and actually what this means is she's aiming to go into second place here because Renzi's already on 120. The European champion for the second time. Silver in 2019 at the World Championships, which was an awesome result for her. Always remember, that was the championships where you could pick your own music coming out. 3 lifts, you can pick 3 pieces of music, and she came out to Doom Tech Tech by Adisa. And she got the heartbeat working well because she got the silver medal. $120, this to go into second place, the silver medal position right now. She's such an impressive campaigner. And she's got the lead here. Sybil jump, 120.
That was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wow. Just brings it down, nice and tight, straight up. No thought, no concern. She knew she was going to lock it out. That was wonderful. Nice selections from both of these athletes in the beginning to get attempts they know they can get on the board. Now they're supremely confident. Those jitters of the first attempt are over, and they're moving on. Nice job, ladies.
Bars now loaded. For her first attempt representing Masra Safa Hassan.
On we go, and for Egypt, S. Hassan has been a very significant name on the world sporting stage this week, and now it is Safa Hassan's turn, going for 121. She's fresh on the scene. Silver in the African Championships, and her debut coming in Belize at the last Worlds 2 years ago, where she finished 5th.
She's got her body position exactly where she wants it. Focused and concentrating.
So the African silver medalist, which was some debut African championships for her. And coming in at 121, she is a medal contender here, no doubt about it. It's a good lift for Safa Hassan. Definitely the top 7 who we're seeing here. The last 7 to lift are all in with a big chance of the medals here.
These are just some phenomenal attempts. Each and every one of these ladies just hitting their markers right out of the gate. Straight down, tight on the chest. Straight up without question. Unbelievably strong ladies. Excellent job.
So now for Uzbekistan, Orzagul Oralova. So she finished 4th in the Asia Oceania Championships last year. She was only 3 kilos off the bronze. So she's going to be competitive here, and it's the 4th heaviest weight being attempted in this first round.
And you see the level of experience, the fact that they're all taking their time, getting their mental together, making sure they're exactly where they want to be on the bench. Just amazing.
Well, big moment for her in her first World Championships. 123 she's aiming for. Really impressive competitor, and look at that, really impressive lift. 2-1 in her favor. Chest sequence from the center referee got voted down, but she's got that, 123. And Orzagul Oralova leads for Uzbekistan.
That was another excellent attempt. Just unbelievable. Straight down, touches the chest, up. I see where the center, because it was a bit fast, the center official gave her red, but 2 whites is all she needs. Nice job.
For her first attempt representing France, Suhad Haswani.
Well, everybody here is a really impressive campaigner. And this woman, being the world record holder for France, certainly is at the top of that field. Suhad Haswani. For years and years, she has been the #1, and at 79 kilos, she is still the European champion. The 6 now 7 times European champion. And that goes beyond the current sequence of championships. She's actually moved down a level, which is interesting.
1 minute remaining.
Such focus, getting herself ready.
She's 42 this week. And Ghazwani going strong there at 125, and now she leads. This is again as strong a field as you could have ever expected to see. And she is maintaining that.
That was just unbelievable. Each one of these athletes are doing incredible work here today. Taking it out of the rack, bringing it straight down with such control. Complete stop on the chest, straight back up, driven up, no questions asked. She's got it and waiting for a rack to rack it back. Very nice.
Oh, it's just astounding. And I remind you, the now 7-time European champion. Xu Lili, meanwhile, going for a 3rd world title. The reigning Asia-Oceania champion as well.
If you take a look at the big screen, you have the
World goals in 2017, 2021, and she's top of the rankings ahead of the Asian Para Games in China, in Hangzhou, in October.
She's clearly making sure the coach knows exactly where she wants that strap.
2 Paralympic silvers in the last 2 games.
1 minute remaining.
So, champion 2 years ago and champion 6 years ago in Mexico City. For 130, Xu Lili. This is serious stuff. I think we'll definitely have attempts at continental records today at the very least. Xu Lili is in the lead for China with 130 and a very good lift.
She just made that look like she was lifting up a glass of water. That was unbelievable. Just so great, excellent in every facet of that lift. She was excellent. And she made it look easy. That was unbelievable.
The bar is now loaded.
Down, nice and tight on the chest, straight up drives, locks it out. Nice wide grip so she can use her back muscles more. Excellent, excellent attempt.
The heaviest attempt of the opening round, and it is Kafila Al-Maroof going for 135. And that is a serious lift straight away for the African record holder. And in terms of the race to Paris, she leads ahead of Mariana D'Andrea, Xu Lili 3rd, Ghazwani 4, Sybil Cham, Oralova. Lots of movement. Kafila, the African champion last year, fighting off the impressive effort of Safa Hassan on her African debut, but Al-Maroof, well, in her own right, a stunning campaigner. And this for 135, and a big lead. Now, how's she done with that? No issues. 3 white lights for Al-Maroof.
Just so easy, and it isn't easy, but she certainly makes it look easy. Brings it down, tighter on the chest, straight back up with definition. She was not going to be denied. That was an excellent lift, just excellent. Here she is, tight on the chest, straight up, locks it out, just perfect.
That was an excellent result for the World Championship bronze medalist last time and the African champion Al Marouf. First through in the Lagos World Cup. Got on the bar for that in 2019 as we go back to the second round. And nobody had a miss in that opening round, so that's how competitive it's going to be. We've got the best of the best, and it's another of these that you look at it pound for pound, you think, this could well be the strongest depth field that we could possibly have. The return of Butpo for Thailand, a second attempt for the reigning Southeast Asian Games champion. She won that a few weeks ago in Phnom Penh. Asian Games champion previously, Asian Games gold. World Championship silver medalist in 2010. This is her 8th, remember. Paralympics bronze. I'm so sorry, Paralympics 4th place in Rio. If only, from her point of view, Asia Oceania bronze last time. Southeast Asian champion. So here she comes again. So coming strongly at 108. She'll stay where she is in 10th spot, but she would climb up in terms of this group. Press sequence wasn't there. Bit of a struggle, so no success.
Yeah, she just started to run out of steam about halfway off her chest, and then the one arm went up and the other just lagged behind. So as soon as you see that bar tilting this way, you know we're in trouble. Straight up, and there she goes. The right arm is just stronger pushing, the left arm is lagging behind. She locks out unevenly, but certainly a valiant effort.
For her second attempt representing the Republic of Ireland, Brittany Arenzi.
So Brittany Arenzi coming now. And a reminder, it's an All-Ireland team. It's not the Republic of Ireland, which is 26 counties only. Most Irish sports teams are Ireland, full stop. So 124 she's going for, the twice European silver medalist. So going for 124. And that is good at 124 for Arenzi. And that helps her by a long way up the list. That is lifetime best territory by a massive way. And it moves her up into 4th place.
Really nicely done. Straight down, holds it on the chest, straight up. She had a little hesitation on the right side, so this is why the right ref gave her a red light. However, it wasn't enough not to get that bar straight up and locked out. Nicely done, just straight, 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 and there she is, locked out. Nice job, Brittany. Well done.
The bar is now loaded.
So 124, she leaps up into 4th place, and she's only 1 kilo off a medal right now. Well, 1 kilo off Gazwani. She'd have to improve by 2, obviously, to overtake. And pretty much every lift from here on in will be an attempt to leap into the medals. That's how good this field is. Paralympic going for 125.
It really is an awesome field. Each one of these bodyweight categories, men and women, have been amazing, but I will tell you, this is one of the more amazing.
And what she's going for here is to improve her standing in second spot in the race for the Asian Para Games, which is how good she is. 125 for Uralova. That's not straight on the way, so that's... They're never going to give that, are they? It's all three against, and it's on the press. So she's missed out, I'm afraid. She got 123. Well, that out of 2 kilos, just missing out this time.
And that's a great example of coming down a little faster, and then you just hit your chest and you run out of steam because you've used all of this energy to control it on the way down to make sure you stop without bouncing, and then you just don't have that power on the way back up. She needs to slow down the descent and then wait a second and then just drive straight, both arms together at the same time, lock it out. Hopefully she'll come back and get that next time around.
So Sybil Cham is on the way now, so this is a big leap. 126 she's going for, and this to go into the bronze medal position for the twice European champion from Turkey. And that brilliant World Championship bronze, which was upgraded with a final attempt to a silver in Astana at the 2019 Worlds, when they put a whole lot of signs up for Nur Sultan and then put the old ones back up again recently. That's the capital that's had the most name changes. That only became the capital 30 years ago. Remember, it was something else before it became Astana, and then Nur Sultan and back to Astana again. But we explained all that to you during the championships 4 years ago, so you already know that. Sybil Cham, 126, and this to go higher again into third spots.
Good.
126, Sybil Cham has done it. Fantastic lift.
And I'm going to tell you, that was hard work. You could see off the chest, she had a little bit of a struggle, but she endured. She kept those arms together. She locked out straight. That was really beautiful. It will be interesting to see what she jumps to, because it seemed like this was a little heavy for her, but she did it.
Well, you know something, 123 won her the European title. She did 126 at the last championships, and she didn't register a mark in the Paralympics, which was unfortunate. She has gone heavier. She may have to go heavier to get a gold. Safa Hassan, 127 her target now. The African silver medalist and 5th of the last World Championships.
I think it's really important to note for those that are viewing. Notice how all of these athletes take a minute to really collect themselves. And that's a major piece of this game. Your mind is half the piece. We have a mental performance coach back in the US that will say to you, why would you train your body and not your mind? And all of these ladies have shown they are training their mind and making sure they're in the game.
If she makes the lift, she will be in 4th place.
So Hassan for 127, and this to go into the bronze medal position above Sybil Cham. What a competition where just about every weight related in this Group A is looking to get into the top 3. And has she overextended herself here in terms of the weight, Safa Hassan? 127, that was lifetime best territory. She didn't get it, didn't complete the press. Misses out. That was asking a lot of Hassan there.
Spot orders please on the bar is 131 kilograms, rack height 16.
Ah, she's given that a good go, Safa Hassan.
I'm hoping we see the replay so we can see exactly what happened there. Here it is. She's on her chest. Really short stop. So she probably came down faster than she should have. And then with that quick stop, she just couldn't rebound to get it straight up. And she drove it not even halfway up. Hopefully she'll come back and get that.
Ghazouani, world record holder, the 7-time European champion.
That's so amazing. 7 times. I mean, think about that. That's incredible. Wow.
There weren't giveaways. I mean, she's really had to earn every one. That is by no manner of means damning with faint praise. She's been a really impressive campaigner.
Here she is, ready to take it out, and let's see what she can do.
1 minute, 1 minute remaining.
The world record holder. She's been winning European medals, a major championship medal since 2001. 131 would put her into the silver medal position, and she's aiming higher. You know the quality of this woman. The twice world champion, the London 2012 Paralympic champion, and Ghazouani is in the mood.
There was no doubt she was going to get 3 white lights on that. That was simply amazing. Just absolutely excellent. Concentrated, got her focus, took it out, brought it straight down, straight on the chest, no questions asked. Nice stop, straight up, locked it out. That was beautiful. Well done. Really well done.
Representing China, Lily Zhu.
Well, that was fabulous by Ghazouani. Zhu Lili is coming up now. And by the way, that thing about Ghazouani, a few years ago we couldn't have told you that. Dylan Richardson has been working very hard for World Powerlifting and digging up a whole load of former results. That's how we can go back to the likes of 2001. For a while those results were not at hand. I know in quite a few other sports it has happened where results even from 20 years ago go missing in the mists of time, only for someone to find them again.
I was just going to say in the States we would call that MIA, missing in action.
Zhu Lili, the reigning Asian Games, Asia Oniane, world champion, Paralympic silver, and this to go 1 kilo off gold. Interesting that she's going a kilo off gold now, 134 for Zhu Lili. Her Asian record is 138. That's a good lift. Oh, marvelous, 134.
That was remarkable. I mean, we barely were prepared, and she was off and running already. Bringing it down, tight on the chest, straight up. She just made that look like lifting a glass of water. That was incredible. She is remarkable.
That's a super lift by him.
The bar is now loaded. For her second attempt representing
Nicely done.
Nigeria, Kafila Al-Maruf.
So that's 1 to go. And it is Kafila Al-Maruf of Nigeria, the reigning African champion, world championship bronze, 2 years ago in Felicia, now looking for the gold. She's leading the race to Paris and will still wish to be in that position in half an hour's time. She didn't register a mark, actually, in the Abuja World Cup in 2020, which was held the 6th of February 2020, so it was the last thing that was in the calendar for a while. And that, if you're going to not register a mark, do it there.
1 minute remaining.
It's a good place to learn a lesson. 130 she lifted for that bronze in Belize. D'Andrea 135, Zhu Lili 138. I think we're going to go beyond those marks today, as impressive as those were in Georgia. 136 to increase the lead by 1 for Nigeria. What a brilliant effort.
That really was just pretty imperfect. She did register 1 red. We'll take a look and see if we can see what that was about. And straight up. And so the red, because it was pretty fast off the chest, the technical official gave her 1 red. She still got 2 whites, therefore she gets the attempt. Nice job. Good work.
For her third attack representing Thailand, Awan Bukpo.
So now we go back to Awan Bukpo as we begin Group A, round 3, and the medals decided here. Mariana D'Andrea, by the way, is the Paralympic champion in this, but she's not competing in this. I see her name listed in the 79 kilo category, so she's moved up 1. So just think about it, if she hadn't done that, what's already an impossibly strong field would be even more so. Bukpo currently 6th in the race to the Asian Para Games. So she's in a good spot, and that's in a couple of months' time, so it is difficult to see her being knocked down.
A lot of times that's what countries will do when you have 2 really good athletes in the same body weight class. You'll have someone drop if they're close to the bottom, or go up if they can, and this way now, because you can only have 1 country per body weight class, so now they'll have 2 great lifters in 2 different body weight classes.
So, Awan Bukpo, 108. Well, Bukpo going for 108, and that is a vast improvement on the previous one. Oh, well done. That is a really good lift. That is so impressive.
That was really great. She was a little concerned when she first sat up, but she worked hard. She drove it through, and she locked it out, and the result is 3 white lights. Well done. Here she is, nice and tight on the chest, straight up, straight up. She just drives, even though she slows down, she keeps it moving, locks it out. Nicely done.
So now for Uzbekistan, little leap up. She missed 125, so she's going for 126 here. Orzagul Oralova, 126 her target here, and also doing well. She's 2nd, remember, in the race to the Asian Games in a couple of months' time in Hangzhou. Watch out for coverage of that. We definitely know about coverage of the Para-Pan-Ams in Santiago. I mean, look at that. Only Zhu Lili in Asia's done heavier than that. Zheng in 3rd, Koshibieva 4th. Tanaka in 8th spot. So Oralova with her final attempt. She had wobbles there, I'm afraid, on the press, so they've all voted against her on that. So it's 123.
On her way up, she actually stopped, came down a little bit, and then went back up. And so obviously we know that that's not allowed. You just have to drive straight. I think she felt like she got a little stuck, and then she found that energy and she kind of went up and down. Nice try, though. Really nice try.
The bar is now loaded for her third attempt representing.
Now this is where the misses are beginning to come. Yeah, and do you know what? There wasn't a lot going on really with the stop sequence as well. She'd have voted down on that. Anyway, she didn't get it. And Oralova is in 6th position. So now, Safa Hassan missed 127 last time. She is in 7th. She's going to stay at that mark because she wasn't close to it really, and it's not worth going higher. If she gets it, she gets 4th, which will be a lifetime best. The lifetime best is currently 123.
And she's spending the time to collect herself and give herself that positive self-talk so she can get prepared to get in here and move this weight technically accurately and get the white lights that she's looking for.
And it would put her 5th in the race to Paris. Oralova is 7th. You look at the names. They're just directly below her, directly above her. Oralova, Sham, Renzi, who are all really good.
1 minute remaining.
In Paris, this is going to be one of the events to watch. I know they all are, but this one especially. Hassan, 127. To go 4th in the competition, it's she's hit a brick wall, or rather a brick ceiling with that again, I'm afraid.
No lift press sequence.
And she's disappointed, but she's done good work today. Unfortunately, she did much better with bringing it down in control, stopped pretty quickly, and then just a little below halfway, just could not move it. She's a strong young lady, though, and she will come back and get that without a doubt. She comes down nice and tight, and then just hits that just below the halfway mark there.
For her third attempt representing Ireland, Brittany Arenzi.
Brittany Arenzi for Ireland going for 128. Now this is interesting. So this is lifetime best territory. And this to climb up a few steps in the race to Paris. It's not for a medal. 131 is bronze. It's just gone beyond what she reckons she's able to do today. But tell you what, lifetime best. Remember when she picked up a couple of medals actually at the Asia Oceania Championships. She was still a junior then, and she picked up a belated junior from a previous event. Also medaled in the Europeans in 2018, a silver in 2022 at the Euros. And around that time, 5 years ago, she was around 100 and proud to get that. And now she's stuck a huge amount on. 128 this is. And it's stuck. 124 it is today. She stays in 5th position. Brittany Arenzi is still high in the race to Paris. 5th in the World Championships is where she ends.
Valiant effort, and great, really great setup on the way there. Great ascent, nice on the chest. Just ran out of steam about halfway up and could not get it. And this is what we see on the third attempts with many of the lifters. But she deserves the applause. Nice work, Brittany.
Yeah, 5th in the world. 7th in Tbilisi 2 years ago. So she can see the improvements happening. Brittany Arenzi finishes in 5th place.
Almost had that halfway pit mark. Nice work.
Yeah, she's done really well. And the woman who finished above her in Tbilisi at the Europeans last year will finish above her at the World Championships here. She's currently in 4th, and this an attempt on the bronze medal. 4 lifts remaining in what has been a really, really good competition, Sybil Cham.
She also takes the time to get herself prepared. Make sure she's exactly where she wants to be before she gets strapped in. She pops back up so that her coach can strap her in. And these straps, by the way, are to ensure a number of reasons, but one is to ensure that the legs do not move. If the legs were to move, that would be a red light. The other is for resistance. The athlete can push against the strap if they have that ability in their upper legs and use it to help hyperextend themselves and push that bar off the chest.
So Sybil Cham, importantly, is going for a World Championship bronze medal here, and to step up in the race for Paris, you also have to compete in 2 World Cups in the next year as well along the way. So Sybil Cham going for bronze. But not this time. It is 4th for Sybil Cham, and she finishes on 1:26. It was a leap of 6, which is asking a lot at this stage. Deep in the competition, but she had to do that to get past Gazwani. So the medalists are in place. There's going to be a 3-way battle for gold. Sybil Cham trying to get up into 3rd spot. She's given it her all today. There's absolutely no doubting that. No more left to give.
Sure did. She rocked on the chest, so the stop sequence was going to be an issue. Barely got off the chest and just couldn't push it any further. Nice work today, though. Well done.
Well, she had nothing left to give. So there's a Sawad Gawani. So every attempt from here on in is an attempt for the gold. Gazwani in 3rd and 131. Shuli Lee currently in silver 134. Kafila Amarouf gold currently 136. They will lift in that order as well to try and get the gold. Gazwani has won it before. 2010 in Kuala Lumpur. 2017 in Mexico City. She was outside the medals in 2014. So this for 137 to go up into gold. It's 10 years ago she set that world record of 150 at the Europeans. So big moment for her. Oh, she's gone well there. Now that left hand is way above. I'll be shocked if they give that to her. I don't think no, she wasn't looking out. She won't get it. She knows she won't get it. I'll tell her what she will get. World Championship bronze medal. Fantastic for Gazwani. Her first World Championship medal since 2017. It's her 5th in all, and her first came in 2002.
That was a valiant effort. She just ran out of steam on the one side. The one side was strong and was pushing, but once the bar starts to go crooked like that, you know it's a no lift. And there she is on her left side, and her right side just didn't want to cooperate. Nice lifting today, though.
Right, we're down to 2 in the race for gold, and Shuli Lee is the defending champion. The reigning Asian Games champion, the Asia Oceania champion. She's leading the race to the Asian Para Games and the race to Paris. Her Asian record is 138. So she's looking to tie with that. 134 is what she has in the race to Paris. So she's 3rd in that. She is leading the Asian Games race, which is now done after this competition by and large. So unlike other sports, if she gets this, today's date doesn't go alongside that Asian record. You set it once and that's it. I remember at one stage, in the men's 100 meters, it had been equal 4 times. It was back in the mid-noughties. It was locked at around, what was it, 977 I think it was. And then Bolt came and we forgot about all that. 138, Shuli Lee. 138, Zhu Li. This for gold, and she has not got it. Oh, it's 2-1 against, so 1 in the stop sequence from the left-hand side, 1 in the press from the center. So she stops on 134. Al Maroof, gold for Nigeria. Zhu Li the silver.
Here she is, fast off the chest, and then doesn't lock out evenly. And she says to myself, nice try though.
So Zhu Li is denied. Misses out 134. So Nigeria get the gold. Kafila Al Maroof.
Kafila Al Maroof.
And this for 140. She is the world champion. So sometimes in those circumstances, if it's 2-1 against us for different reasons, then a team can say, right, well, we're going to put a challenge in. But they've obviously looked at that, China, and said, no. Correct decision. They feel. So, Al Maroof is the world champion for the very first time. Bronze 2 years ago, and now she gets the gold to be crowned world champion a year ahead of the Paris Paralympic Games. Well, she gets this. She wins the total lift as well. If she doesn't get it, then... but she did do! She wins the 2 gold medals available for this, because if she hadn't got it, then we'd have had to go back to Group B. Kosciuszko, as it stands, wins the silver in the total lift. And the bronze, I think, goes to Zhu Li.
That was just spectacular. She just made it look easy. Straight down, pulls it straight up, locks it out. No hesitation on the way up, just straight up. That is so difficult to do on the 3rd attempt, and she's so pleased and relieved. Nicely done.
Yeah, really good combination that. It's quite something that there were only 2 successful lifts in the end in the last round. They really all pushed it in that battle for the gold, and it was at the top of it all. Zhu overthrown as world champion. Kafila Al Maroof wins at 140, gets the gold for Nigeria. Zhu Li the silver for China, 134, and Suad Ghazwani the bronze for 131. So Al Maroof can come out if she wants an assault on the world record. She's 10 away. She's going to do it. She's going to go for the world record of 151. Wow.
151 kilograms. Rack height 30.
I will tell you, I'm not surprised, because she didn't look like she was struggling with the 150. So why not come out and take the 4th attempt?
And I'll quickly tell you about the total lifts, because the vagaries of the differences in weights. A lot of people only got 2 lifts in, and a lot of those have been in Group A, and they are quite high in the total table. Al Maroof wins the total 411. The silver in the total goes to Kosciuszko, 317. Bronze in the total to Zhu Li. Ghazwani was 4th in that. Cham 5th, Lorenzi 6th in the total lift. Here is the new world champion and what she wants to be, the new world record holder, Kafila Al Maroof.
ready. Getting nice and tight on the bench with the strap. Putting her position where she needs to be. Let's see what she does.
So, Kafila Al-Maroof has really enthralled everybody today. And here she is going for a new world record of 151. The world record has stood for 10 years. Has she got it? Well, she's got it raised. How clean was that on the way up from Al-Maroof for the world record? We're going to go to the flags to find out. For 151 to break the 10-year-old world record. She's done it! She's done it! 3 white flags, and Kafila Al-Maroof, a year ahead of Paris, breaks the world record. World champion for the first time to go with her African title from last year. Her first championship was 2 years ago in Tbilisi when she won the world bronze, and she is now the best in the world. What a lift! What a world record, and just about the oldest one in the book has been broken.
That was amazing, and she shows how excited she is. She took it out, she brought it down under control, stopped on her chest. Here she goes, stops on the chest, and straight up she drives, barely hesitation. That was just beautiful. World record holder, excellent, congratulations. Just beautiful.
What an amazing lift. And there were so many who were just standing up around us in this lovely stadium in Dubai. Al-Maroof, new world record, 151 wins for Nigeria. Zhu Lili, the silver for China, 134. Sua Gazwani, the bronze for France, 131. Cham 4, Renzi 5. Uralova in 6, all creditable results. The total lift won by Al-Maroof, 411. The silver go down to 9th in the total lift in terms of the best lift. Kushabieva, silver in the total, 317. And then it was Zhu Lili with the bronze medal in the total lift. Well, that was a fantastic competition. Give you a few seconds to catch your breath. We're back with the victory ceremony next. So now the victory ceremony for the women's 73 kilo final. Sorry, I'm on a few seconds late. Elena Pippers, come along and give me a lovely Estonian doll.
The medals will be
it's
presented
so nice.
by His
Thank you.
Excellency
I like Chris.
Rashid Sisi, Ambassador of
So
Sierra
the top
Leone
three in this
United
women's 73
Arab
kilo
Emirates,
final.
and accompanied by Sandra
This was a
Fowl,
great competition all the way, and a
delegate,
world record
competition
too.
director, presenting the gifts. Bronze medalist from France, Suad Ghazouani.
Suad Ghazouani loses the long-standing world record, and very much the longest one that had stayed in existence in this sport. But she gets the World Championship bronze medal, her first.
Sandra will deliver the
6
medals, and
years.
the gifts will be presented by His Excellency Rashid Sisi.
Paralympic bronze, Paralympic silver since then, and of course, London 2012 champion. So bronze for Ghazouani, 131. Silver for Zhu Li, that's 134 for China. And here is our champion, Zhu Li, getting the silver there, and our new champion with a new world record, 151. It is Kafila Al-Maroof. Al-Maroof, 151, that new world record. She got all of her lifts in, she went to 140. So she got her last lift in, which entitled her then to go for the world record. And she was in then 10 kilos of the world record. So if she'd lifted 139, she couldn't have got it. Gold, Nigeria, world gold, world record too.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, a wonderful competition. Kafila Al-Maroof of Nigeria, the gold. Zhu Li, the silver for China. Suad Ghazouani of France, the bronze. Oh, it's a really brilliant competition. It's our old friend Sandra Fall who's been involved in the presentation ceremony there with her colleagues. So world record for Kafila Al-Maroof there. That was sensational. In terms of the Legends competition, very briefly, gold to Kushabieva, lifted 110. And then right at the end, Angel Faria Tejera lifted 103 to pick up the silver in that. That's the total lift, by the way. Al-Maroof, Kushabieva and Zhu Li. And the Legends bronze going to Jung Yunchil of Korea. And a reminder of the 1, 2, 3 in the Legends.
This now concludes our session.
Manankova just edged out of the gold there. Kushabieva, in winning the silver in the total lift, wins the Legends total. Manankova, silver in the Legends total. And Angela Long of Ireland, bronze. Great competition that was. And we are back in 2.5 hours for the next final of Dubai 2023. The women's 79 kilo, the men's 65 kilo finals are incoming. Until then, do take care.